Hey, superstars. Hey, what's going on? Hey, this is Wesley Virgin, Master Virtual Trainer with 7dayfitness.com. And what I want to do is real quick. First of all, I want to thank you, for really putting up with me, these 7 minute workouts. And, I know I post a lot of inspiration here on Facebook, and I do that on purpose because I believe that you should do a couple of things in life. One is get filthy rich, of course, right? But two is really encourage and inspire people, if that makes sense. I think when you live in life, you should live a life of inspiration. All that means is, giving people value, speaking from the heart, you know, not worrying about, did I mess up or, did I do this wrong? But, from the heart, speaking to people or helping them encourage their goals, their dreams, and their desires here. But this is going to be a very interesting video. I'm gonna try my best to make it quick. I can talk a lot, but as you can see, I'm in my bed. I'm laying down. All right. Um, I'm doing this because I believe that in life you should relax. You should work too, but you should really, take a time to relax and meditate and, think about your life and do some self-evaluation. And I did that this morning, and I got a good report. Things are going very well. But I want to give you something here, and I want to ask a couple of questions. Now, I'm gonna ask these questions. If this does not fit for you, okay? If this is not a question that you deal with, go ahead and close out this video. Much love. I'll talk to you soon. But if it is something that you struggle with as well, I want you to really listen to me today, okay? Because I'm really going to give you something that I feel, not only feel that I know can help you. One, first question is this. Why do you think that when you start something or get a great idea, what makes it so difficult for you to continue and to work the ideal? Okay. Does that make sense? I want to share a story in a second. I'm going to share my personal story. Why not? Okay. So long ago, when I was in Afghanistan, okay, I was a contractor. I actually, believe it or not, I'm an engineer. I'm an engineer guru. No, guys, I'm like super star intelligent, right? People don't even know that, right? But I am. I'm kind of smart, right? From a computer standpoint. And I went overseas to Afghanistan to make more money, right? Of course, they pay you a lot of money when they throw missiles at you every day. And and basically, I only went there to make the money, and I was an IT guy. Now, when I was over there, my ideal, now I want you to pay attention to me right now. My ideal was that um, I wanted to create a program, or I wanted to create a system, a 7 minute, 7 day system to help people work out, lose fat real quickly, and change the way that they think about working out in general, and show the everyday person who are busy. I'm a father, have kids, and getting approaching the age of 40, I am, and be able to master or be able to have a physique, right, that attract other people, that get compliments, and basically make you feel better. That was the ideal, right? Now, check this out. This is the next question, okay? Now, that was my ideal. That's what I wanted to do because, I wanted to start a business. Because I said, well, $80,000, $90,000 a year is not enough money for me. I need to get paid, because the only reason I thought that way because I saw other people making more money. And I'm gonna give you one tip in here. And whenever you see other people making more money than you need to get around those people. Another tip is when you're around people that don't make more money than you need to get away from those people. You still love them, but love them from afar. I do this on an everyday basis, believe it or not. Okay, so that's one tip. Remember this: if you want to make more, get around people that's making them. You want to definitely get around these people, even if they make you uncomfortable. Okay. All right. So that was the ideal. So even though I had the ideal, the business did not work for several years. So I want you to think about this for yourself. Maybe you're not trying to start a business. Maybe you're trying to just get in shape. And the ideal is first, okay, I want to get in shape. I want to master my body. Then the next question, so how do I do that, right? Then what we tend to do, we tend to search, we tend to ask friends. Well, we tend to ask people like Wesley Virgin, who seem to have mysteriously mastered his body. And we ask him questions, say, well, Wesley, how did you do it? I get email every day. I swear, Wesley, how do you get the six pack? Well, Wesley, it's been 3 days and why haven't I lost 15 pounds yet? I gained weight. I get all types of questions that will blow your freaking mind. But the question is, now, how do we take an ideal of what we want, what we desire, weight loss, money, relationship, whatever it be, because it's the same freaking formula. How do we actually take that ideal and put it into action and get the result that we want here? Now, this is the hardest part here. Now, the ideal is super easy, and taking action is easy as well. But the problem is this. From the ideal to the result, all the area in between, now this is like hell and high. It's like hard as hell, right? It's like, oh, let me tell you something. That process there is probably the most uncomfortable process. Now, speaking for me, it was the most uncomfortable process for me to get to the result, okay? It was hard as hell. But that's why it took me so long to be successful with 7-Day Fitness. This is why it took me so long to be successful in the different facets of my life. Okay, it took me a long time. Not because I wasn't smart. I'm an engineer, right? I can tell you how to build a Citrix system. I can tell you how companies, server-based computing work. I can tell you about virtualization. You say, oh, dang, that's a smart guy. So smart guys make a lot of money. No, not at all. Okay. The guys that make a lot of money who do not the right things, they do the right things at the right time. Okay, that's very important. Write that down. Okay, you got to be the right person. You got to do the right thing, and you got to do it at the right time. That stuff is critical. Okay, now, all right, you with me here? So, first of all, if that's something that you struggle with, okay, having the ideal and learning how to connect an ideal to a result, because that's what you're trying to do. Because see, when you have the ideal, I want to do this, right? You go to the network marketing meeting, right? Say, I don't know, OrganoGo, or say, I don't know, there's so many of them out there. Those companies that you recruit people into the business and you talk to them, and then you hear the slideshows and you hear all the wonderful testimonies and you hear how people live in these amazing lives, and most of them are. I'm not talking bad about them because they work. They work very well. And how do you get to the result? Because in your mind, you're like, damn, how do I get to the beaches? How do I get to the vacation? How do I leave my job? How do I get this better body? And, man, I see him doing it. He said, I can do this, and then it's going to work. But how do you connect the ideal to the result? And so if that's you want to watch the rest of this video. Okay, I'm going to spend about 1 more minute, then I'm going to stop here because I know I talk a lot. All right, is that you? Okay, you want to know, right? So, there's a couple of things here. In our world, on the culture here, one issue is our ability to focus. Focus, right? Okay, while you're focusing on me, or you're looking at my video, right? Yeah, you're probably looking at my lips, you're looking at my shirt, you're looking at my pillow, maybe my forehead, or maybe I said a word that was wrong, or maybe my grammar was incorrect, or maybe looking at this nice scar that people think a dimple, right? So you see what I just did, right? I just did a lot of stuff, and let me tell you what you just did. Everything I said, when I said my forehead, you looked at my head. When I said my eyebrow, you looked at my eyebrow. When I said my lips, you looked at my lips. When I said my scar that looks like a dimple, you looked there. When I said my pillow, your brain focused there. Now, that's the biggest problem here. And I want you to pay close attention because, see, what I'm about to tell you is going to give you the solution. It's going to give you a few key ingredients to start taking an ideal and connect it to the result. Because once you take an ideal, right now, I'm going to be some honest about myself. Right now, every ideal that I have, within 30 days, I could create a result. I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay, check this out. Um, Less than 20 days ago, the ideal for me was to develop a joint venture with my company with other company to make lots of money. Okay, because I knew that I had an amazing product, and I knew other people had a market out there that I needed to connect up with, right, to make money. Now check this out. I swear to you. Now I did the strategy, right, that I'm going to give you. I did the strategy for like 30 days, less than that. I went to Vegas. In Vegas, I signed two, not one, two six-figure residual type Ingram per month deals. That makes sense? So I signed a deal in Brazil. They're taking my company to Brazil. They're going to convert it into Portuguese, right? That's going to bring me six figures, actually a little more than that per year residual. That means I don't have to do anything. I signed another deal from Canada. These guys, we were just drinking. Of course, I was drinking ever more water, of course. and I signed another deal. It's a six-figure deal with them as well. And this is residual money. This is every month. And I don't have to do anything. All right? And it just took my income to just astronomical, just craziness, right? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what I did because, and I want to be honest with you, okay? I don't call myself, I call myself a master virtual trainer. And I feel that I'm an expert only is because I've mastered my body, right? You can see plainly in all my pictures and all my videos and the people that I've helped and I'm inspired for the last couple of years. But I'm going to tell you after I give you the strategy to do your own research. The only reason I say that because it's a lot of stuff out there. That makes sense? It's a lot of stuff out there. Even when we get on a computer here, someone is trying to tell us what we should be doing or what we should focus on or what we should be actually paying attention. You have some people that say, hey, you need to go get your education. You need to go back to school, right? Some people say, well, you need to take this pill if you're dealing with this depression. You even have your mama telling yourself, your daddy telling yourself, your kid telling yourself, your friend, your BFF, your boyfriend, your lover, your husband, your splackavelli. Someone is always trying to tell you what you should be focusing on and what you should be doing to get your desired result, right? Because most of us, when we get the ideal, we want to bounce it off of people. We want to bounce that ideal off of people and see what they think. And let me tell you, that's failure number one, bouncing because you're bouncing off the wrong people. But I'm going to give you a simple strategy here, just real simple, okay? First thing, this is what I did personally. This is what I did to master my body. I did this subconsciously years ago, but I did the research because I wanted to figure out, I mastered my body, but I didn't master money, all right? But this same strategy is going to allow you to master your body, master everything, all right? I'm going to give you one to start off, okay? First thing you need to do, and I did this when I was overseas in Afghanistan, dealing with bin Laden, ducking and dodging missiles, literally, I really was. And what turned my life around? Or shall I say what turned my thinking around? I went on what is called a 30-day mental fast. You probably have heard of a fast before. Most of us would think of fast as of starving ourselves, right? A lot of women do this. A lot of Christians do this. People that go to church, they do fast. Well, let's do a fast. Let's don't eat food. And let me tell you something. Fasts are freaking powerful when used effectively, okay? Now, the fast that I went on was a mental fast. And I'm going to wrap it up real quickly here. And this is what I want you to do for the next 30 days. Let me tell you something. If you do this, your life, your thinking, your perception, and your results, and your little ideal that you have right now, whether it be weight loss, body, money, business, relationship, is going to turn. You're going to find how to make that connection real quickly here. I spent years figuring out this middle area, okay? I've been to bankruptcy. I've been to repo. I've been kicked out of my apartment, right? I went outside many times and my car was gone. I've been to jail, not prison, just traffic tickets and stuff. I gotta be honest with it because I don't want you to think I'm this crazy, guy that kill people. But I've been through it all because I was trying to figure out the middle area. That makes sense because I always wanted the result. The result was initially to make lots of money, be millionaire, and blah blah blah. But I wanted to figure out what I had to do in the middle to get there. Now, what I'm going to give you is going to show you how to connect the ideal and the result very quickly. Okay. Now, take a sheet of pen and paper. I'm about to fascinate you. Okay. So, first thing here for the next 30 days, and you've probably heard this before, but for the next 30 days, this is what you must do. Not should do, must. If you're really truly interested in creating a better body, you don't have to buy my program. If you do, go below and go, 70fitness.com and buy the program, because I talk about these strategic ideals and these concepts very in detail there, okay? But I can give you this today, and this will allow you to be triple. You'll make triple the money, up 100%. You'll get triple the results from your fitness life, from your health life, and you'll get triple the results from a relationship with dealing with other people, okay? First thing, this 30-day mental fast. What I want you to do, what I would like you to do, is turn off the TV for 30 days. The only reason I say that, and I know that's going to be very difficult for you, because if you've been watching Housewives of Atlanta, you've been watching, what are these, Friends, Office, all these amazing reality shows, Kim Kardashian, and, whatever. We're looking at other people's lives, right? And we're living vicariously through their lives by watching this stuff. What I want you to do is I want you to separate yourself, okay? Now, I'm going to tell you why in a second at the end of this. But I want you to separate yourself for 30 days. It's going to take guts. It's going to take courage. And it's going to take a little bit of discipline from you, okay? But I want you to separate yourself. You say, well, why, Wesley, why? What TV have to do with anything? Well, first of all, when was the last time you turned on the news and they said they said something about people getting married and babies being born and, people living amazing lives and stuff like that? Last time I checked, and I don't check, but someone that I love dearly does tell me, my mother, I love her. I love her to death. She tells me the thing that's going on in the world, right? She said, well, did you hear about, what happened on the Southeast side? This person did this and this person did this. And, we always hear the breaking news. This person died. This person got killed. This person, put the baby in the back seat and put it in the pond, and the baby and both of them died. And this little kid just went to school and shot everybody. Oh, Obamacare is coming. Oh my God. They're taking all the money from the doctors, from this, blah, 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 blah. Whatever. Great. But unfortunately, that is stuff that is not, for one, it's not going to create you a better body. Okay. Because it's all about the result. Now, this is connected to ideal to result. I want you to just follow me here. What we want to do is we want to have the ideal, whether that's money, weight loss, or a relationship, getting married, whatever it is. But this is what we want. But we want the freaking result quickly. Okay, so by watching TV, it's not allowing us to connect the ideal to the result. The faster you make this connection, the quicker you get the result. You don't have to eradicate TV forever, just for a while, okay? Because what it's going to do is, now what we're going to do is not reintroduce negativity in your brain. I don't want you focusing on who's killing who. I don't want you to focus on health care. I don't want you to focus on what the government is not doing. I don't want you to focus on, what famous athlete is now that's on drugs now, or who's pushing who and who's hurting who. And I don't want you to focus on the gossip and the mess real quickly here. All right, that makes sense? All right, so take TV out of your life for 30 days. Next thing is radio. Take that out of your life. Now, I know you're going to ask me a question. The question is this, okay? Wesley, I love music. Music is amazing. I don't think I could put in, music does not affect me, Wesley, because I am listening to the beat. I like the beat, Wesley. That's why I got speakers, and that's why I turned the radio up. I was getting a massage the other day. This guy next to me with his girl had the radio up on freaking 100%. I can hear him when I was listening to what I was listening to, and his windows were up and my windows were up. And I was like, man, is this guy deaf? So what I'm going to tell you is this, okay? I'm not going to go in detail why you should take the radio out, but a little Jeezy, a little Wayne, Katy Perry, all these they're amazing artists, but they're not telling you how to get your ideal to your result. See, this is what you have to always remember. They're not telling you through their lyrics. The lyrics are amazing. They're good. Lil Wayne, one of the best rappers in the world. You got Drake. You got, people like Adele, great Beyonce, amazing singers here. But they're not singing and telling you how to get your ideal to your result. Does that make sense? None of the songs. They're not. They're not teaching you how to do that because that's what you want to do, right? Right? You want to get results. I'm showing you how to do it. So just for a while, just for 30 days. Now, after 30 days, you can do whatever you want to do, okay? Just for 30 days because you're going to find some significant, very impactful, powerful things happening in your life. And I want you to email me. I'm going to give you my email address once you're finished if anybody want to do this fast here, okay? Now, last thing, you got TV out, you got the radio out. The last thing that you must absolutely do is this. You must read. You're like, oh God, I want to read. Well, let me tell you something. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know what? I don't enjoy reading. A long time ago, I didn't actually, but I don't really like to read. I kind of do it because by reading, like, makes me more money, and I get more fit, and I get more knowledge, and I put it to use, and I get the result. So, what I'm gonna tell you, this is what I do. Now, this is personal. For the last couple of years, when I would get into my car, my vehicle, which is a Range Rover, very nice, very clean, drives very well. I recommend it. Put a audio tape in. And basically, this is a person that's talking, an audio book, okay? Now, I'm going to share something with you. You might say, oh, because I ain't got time for it. I want to listen to the radio. I don't want, you know what? I don't expect everybody to do this. Let me tell you something. Right now, I talk about the 3%ers and the 97%ers. It's only 3%ers of people that have amazing bodies. It's only the 3% that are millionaires. It's only maybe 1% that are living, that are married, and they have a girlfriend or boyfriend, and no one's cheating, but everybody's happy in that relationship, right? These people are living amazing lives together, traveling the world, spending money, creating amazing type of events in their life. It's only 3% of people are doing that. So I already know the 97%, they've already clicked off this video and they say, I don't want to hear this anymore. It's just not your time, but maybe it's your time. Okay, so I want you to listen to me closely here. I want you to get your audio. Now, if you want me to send you one, just click below here. I'm putting this, I don't know if you're watching this on YouTube, on Facebook, or even on my blog. I'm going to put this out here, and I want you to put it below and say, Wesley, send me some audio. I need some help. Or Wesley, send me something that I can listen to on a daily basis for the next 30 days in my car. Now, I don't care. You don't have to drive a Range Rover. I don't care if you're driving a Hugo or a Hummer or a Corsica, or even if you're driving a Slab, right? And you drive like this. It is okay. You can still do this, okay? You're going to put this information in your car for the next 30 days. That's all you're going to listen to. That's it, okay? If you don't want to read the books. Because that's what I did, because I didn't really want to read books. So what I did, I just listened to audio for a very long time, okay? That's why I'm able to speak to you today. Now, so one last thing, and I'm going to let you go, I promise. I want you to drink water. And you might say, oh, God, where's the water? Duh, I know I need to drink water. Duh. Yeah, well, why are you not doing it then? Yeah. Check something out. And, a lot of people don't know this. Is when you go to sleep, you become very dehydrated because your body is still working. Does that make sense? So, most of us maybe get 6 hours, 8 hours, 4 hours, or maybe myself, 3 to 4 hours per night. But doing while you're sleeping, your body is utilizing the water that's in your system. So you must replenish it. That's why most people, when they start the day very sluggish and you're tired. Because guess what? You're deprived of the necessary resource that consumes 70% of the body, which is water. Okay? That's 70% of your body. 70% of your body is made of water, right? So I want you to consume water. Now, I prefer Evermore water. You can do spring water as well, but I do a lot of alkaline water, okay? And I want you to drink this. And by drinking this, what you're going to do is you're going to re-energize the body. And it's going to give you not only the willpower, but the brain power to make sure your ideal gets to the result. And that's it. That's all I'm going to give you here. Now, this is what I want you to do is, if you down, if you want to do this, if you look below, I want you to come and say, Wesley, I'm going to do it. I'm going to commit this for the next 30 days because I want to ensure that my ideal, whatever I am thinking about, whatever I am desiring, I want to get. And since I want this badly, I'm going to do this 30-day fast with you. For 30 days, I'm not going to watch any TV. I'm going to refrain from the radio. And I'm going to listen to an audiobook, or I'm going to read, and I'm going to drink water every morning, at least a liter of water every single morning. And I'm going to tell you, folks, those simple things is going to change your life. Because I know you're thinking, no, Wesley, well, you don't even understand my ideal. And I got this type of business that I haven't explained to you. It doesn't matter the business. Because the only reason why you're starting the business to make more money, okay? Maybe, the biggest problem, one of the biggest problems in the world is job dissatisfaction. Did you know jobs cause the most heart attacks in the world? Do your research. I did. Job dissatisfaction. One of my guy friends the other day, or I say associates, told me, man, I hate my job. I can't stand my job. And you can tell because he gets sick every single week. His face is breaking out, and you see the demeanor, and you see his physiology. You see how he stands and how his posture is. That he's very dissatisfied. So yeah, I don't know what your ideal, but it doesn't even freaking matter. If you do these simple things, whatever the ideal, whatever you want, whether if you want to lose 30 pounds in 30 days, many people that have been involved in my program have done that. Maybe you want to make more money, right? I'm definitely a living testament of that because all these things that are happening in my life, I'm attracting to them by going through this simple process. When I was in Afghanistan years ago, I was separated from the world. I was separated from the Western civilization. I was separated from friends. I would sit in my office for 12 to 18 hours every single day. I had to work every single day overseas, and I would listen to stuff. And I would absorb this stuff every single day. I got so fascinated, and the results happen effortlessly by using this one strategy I just gave you. I encourage you to use it. I want you to click below and say, Wesley, I'm going to do this strategy with you. And I'm going to keep this post open, whether you're on my blog, on YouTube. I want you to leave me a comment below and say, Wesley, I'm going to do this. And I want you to state this. If you have the guts, I had to have guts, okay? Because I believe clarity is power, okay? That makes sense? Clarity is power. Clarity means this is my ideal and this is the result I want. And below here, I want you to say, Wesley, this is my ideal. I want to start this business. Or Wesley, I'm going to lose 30 pounds in the next 30 days. I'm going to lose 20 pounds. I'm going to pack on 20 pounds of muscles in the next 30 days. And I'm going to do that right now. And I'm going to do this mental fast, this 30-day mental fast right now. I want you to put your ideal, but this is what I want you to do. Don't say, I want. All right? Don't say, I want. Say, Wesley, I will. Okay? I'm going to educate you on another video on how that works, but all I want you to do is I want you to talk in the present tense. Don't say, I want. People in life, they want a lot of things, right? They want their spouse to stop arguing. They want their boss to stop pissing them off. They want their coworkers to stop undercutting them, right? They want a lot of things in life. I want more money. I want a better stomach. I want a better body. I want bigger boobs. Whatever. There's a lot of stuff we want. But what I want you to do is with conviction and with power, I want you to say, I will do this. This is my ideal, and I will lose this weight. This is my ideal, and I will have this business up and run in the next 30 days, 1 year, 2 years. Whatever. I want you to put it below with conviction. I'm going to look at these things. I'm going to comment them as well. Hey, this is Wesley Virgin. Time for me to get my 7-minute workout done. Much love. Wesley Virgin. Get fit with passion. Later, folks.